The Backrooms. You've been here before. Object number 43. Tarot decks. Object 43, also known as tarot decks, are found on tables and chairs in numerous levels of the Backrooms. Image caption: a tarot deck found in level 11. Description: as of writing, tarot decks are rarely found due to only 114 packs currently being discovered. The exterior of a standard pack resembles that of a typical tarot deck, along with the tarot cards inside matching its non-anomalous counterpart. Usage: upon opening an instance of Object 43, the contents of it will shoot out of the deck and shuffle themselves until they land on the deck, forming a stack of cards. While the cards are shuffling, wanderers are unable to view the contents of the cards due to them being blank. After the cards land on Object 43, its anomalous effects will manifest once an individual reads the name of the top card in the deck out loud. Picking up a card while it is shuffling, and not in the deck, will immediately cause the card to reveal itself and trigger its effect. Footnote: this means that the deck is viable in a dangerous situation as the shuffling of the cards takes approximately 15 seconds. End footnote. Failure to perform this task within a 20-second time span will result in the instance combusting into flames. After the manifestation of the selected card's effects, all remaining cards will place themselves back into the deck. Afterwards, the deck will become inaccessible to wanderers for 48 hours for unknown reasons. Each card's abilities can be determined depending on the image and name written on the card, as well as the image's orientation. If the image is right side up, the card is an upright card, and if the image is upside down, then it is a reverse card. Footnote: the text will be mirrored on both halves of the card, such that reading will be possible without turning the card. End footnote. If a wanderer attempts to turn the card to get a different outcome, the effect will instead instantly trigger. Although some cards will have both positive and negative effects, it has been found that all upright cards will have an overall positive effect, and all reverse cards will have an overall negative effect. Show list of effects. Most of the effects that change a wanderer's mental state will last for 24 hours unless specified otherwise. These effects are: 0. The Fool. Transports the wanderer along with the cards to the place where they entered the level from. 0. The Fool, reversed. After picking this card, the user's dexterity will be reduced significantly. They will trip more, knock stuff over more, and generally be a nuisance to others and themselves. 1. The Magician. Gives the wanderer a powerful sense of skillfulness and clearness in their thought. They are more crafty and resourceful. 1. The Magician, reversed. The user will start to hallucinate seeing entities, and will even persuade others into helping them fight the entity, even if there isn't one. 2. The High Priestess. The user will start to rely on basic survival instinct way more than usual, instead of thinking rationally. This is not all bad though, as their instincts will be very sharp and could even slightly see into the future. 2. The High Priestess, reversed. The user will become very paranoid, constantly believing that something is right around the corner, and ready to instantly kill them. Even if shown that nothing is present, they will still believe so. 3. The Empress. The user will begin to act very aware of their own fragile nature, and will be extra careful to not injure themselves. They will get very creative on how they prevent injuries, though. 3. The Empress, reversed. The user will start to value others' lives a lot more than theirs, acting in very selfless ways. They will not be wary of their own mortality, though, and will put themselves in situations in which they could die to save others. 4. The Emperor. Summons a handgun of the user's preference. The pistol gives off minimum recoil when fired, and the user has complete control over the path of the bullet, even to the point of contradicting physics. The bullet's impact is identical to that of an explosive .50 caliber rifle bullet impact. The pistol only holds 5 shots and disappears after all shots are fired, or after 24 hours have passed. 4. The Emperor, reversed. The user's current weapon is destroyed. 5. The Hierophant. The user will start acting very social and stick to social conventions and conformity. 5. The Hierophant, reversed. The user will actively avoid groups of people and always try new methods of approaching situations, even if said approach might be detrimental. 6. The Lovers. The user gains a minor boost in all their stats. The more connections and relationships a user has, the more powerful the effect of this card becomes. They will also be more romantic and more willing to make connections with others. 6. The Lovers, reversed. The user will act very confused, and will put themselves into a lot of conflicts and cause imbalance when with other people. If they are alone, they will feel a crushing sense of loneliness. 7. The Chariot. The user's skin will become impenetrable. They will gain a very large amount of speed, and will have immense power when running at something, being able to easily take it down. This effect lasts for 10 minutes. 7. The Chariot, reversed. The user will turn to stone, unable to move. The stone is as powerful as a human skeleton, very prone to falling and breaking. This effect lasts for 10 minutes. 8. Justice. A table will appear in front of the user. This table has a couple of useful items, like weapons, almond water, and sometimes other tarot decks. This table, and anything left on it, will disappear after 24 hours. 8. Justice, reversed. The same table will appear, but the items will be stuck to the table and cannot be picked up in any way. Regardless, the user will attempt to do so even after trying for a long time, thinking they can remove the items. The table and items will disappear after 24 hours. 9. The Hermit. The user will be plunged into deep thought. They will be very good and rational in situations and when forming plans. 9. The Hermit, reversed. The user's items will instantly explode into gold, worth a little less than the original item's worth. 10. Wheel of Fortune. The user will become unexpectedly lucky. 10. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Nothing the user does will go to plan, or well for that matter. Stuff will get delayed, they will lose control of their lives and want it back. 11. Strength. User can sap all strength from a target of their choice. 11. Strength, reversed. Saps all strength from the user, not just bodily strength, but strength of will, mental strength, etc. 12. The Hanged Man. While weakened personally, any people that the user considers teammates will undergo considerable temporary power boosts. While weakened, the user cannot be killed. 12. The Hanged Man, reversed. The user will be given a power boost, while all that are considered teammates will be weakened severely with a possibility of death. If the user considers no one a teammate, all life in a 50-meter radius will be weakened, including the user. Power boosts are considered increases in strength, speed, agility, reaction times, and critical thinking skills. 13. Death. Any traits that the user considers negative will be reversed into good ones. 13. Death, reversed. The user will be stuck in a time loop, which repeats every hour. After an hour has passed, the user will return to the spot they used the card until the 12 hours are up. 14. Temperance. The user will be given a boost in patience, willpower, wisdom, and optimism. Will also gain a gut feeling of which route is the safest. 14. Temperance, reversed. The user will be given a boost to impatience, anxiety, paranoia, and nihilism. The user's directional sense will also no longer be trustworthy. 15. The Devil. All surrounding dangers will look more threatening to the user. and their senses will be boosted in order to maintain maximum situational awareness. 15. The Devil, reversed. When drawn, the user will begin to hallucinate, mistaking that the environment surrounding the user up to 50 meters away is actually one that they consider friendly and trustworthy. All dangers within a 50-meter radius, whether they be entities or environmental, will also be mistaken as safe. 16. The Tower. 6 small metal bombs will appear around the user and will explode in 5 to 10 seconds. The explosion will be around 4 feet, 122 centimeters, in diameter, and will not have the ability to harm humans. They can be used to dispose of entities or clear out medium-sized spaces. 16. The Tower, reversed. The ground below the user will begin to rise, creating some sort of huge hill that can break through ceilings and walls. This will, in most situations, trap the user. 17. The Star. A shining star appears in the night sky above the user. This star safely guides the user to their current objective. Users always report the star being in the middle of the night sky, even when they are in underground levels. 17. The Star, reversed. The user is put in the mindset of a hardcore philosopher. In this mindset, the user is very easily distracted, often wanders in both body and mind, and is quick to retreat from physical activities. 18. The Moon. The user gains the motivation and drive necessary to reunite with another wanderer, whose souls have been described as linked by both of them. In addition to the increase in determination to reach their goal, they also experience a moderate boost in physical abilities. If they do not consider themselves linked to someone, then they are given the same boost until they leave their current level or the 12 hours are up. 19. The Sun. All living things within a 100-meter radius are instantly blinded by an effect similar to a flashbang. This does not apply to the user. 19. The Sun, reversed. The user is instantly blinded. 20. Judgment. When this card is used, Judgment is brought down upon the user and any entities inside a 100-meter radius. All sentient living beings are judged according to an unknown set of laws that appear to be very similar to whichever core is used by the Eyes of Argos. Wanderers and entities that are judged innocent are either sent to a level that is widely considered safe, if they are currently on a level that is widely considered dangerous, or given extra supplies if already on a safe level. Those who are judged guilty are sent to a level widely considered extremely dangerous, or simply sent further into the level if they are already on such a level. Footnote. Attached to Meg Advisory. If this card is drawn on a populated level, it is highly advised to simply let the deck burn. Wanderers are asked to please take note of this. 20. Judgment, reversed. The same exact effect, but where those considered innocent are sent to dangerous levels, and those considered guilty are sent to safe ones. 21. The World. When used, the entire level, minus the user, is slowed down to the point that it simply appears to have stopped. This effect is the shortest of all tarot cards, lasting only around 10 seconds. 21. The World, reversed. The user is slowed down to the point of stopping for 10 seconds.